If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
Following judgment is finally coming for the men accused in the shooting death of Memphis rapper Young Dolph. Trial for the defendants is scheduled to take place Monday morning.
WREG has learned that an out-of-town jury has been seated in that trial. WREG's Quamitra Wilborn tells us what to expect.
Right where I'm standing is where two gunmen walked up and fired shots inside of Makita's homemade butter cookies on Airways Boulevard 3 years ago. Memphis police say their target, Adolph Thornton Jr., also known as Young Dolph. Now, 3 years later and just days before the suspect's trial, the owners of Makita's Cookies say they're doing their part to keep Dolph's name alive. It's a time of celebration for Pamela and Maurice Hill, the owners of Makita's homemade butter cookies. This week marks 25 years in business as a staple in the South Memphis community.
The community has been great. The community has been great.
Pamela Hill says only one thing has kept them going all these years.
Love.
Yeah, I really do.
25 years. It hasn't been easy.
That love for baking and community has pushed them forward, even in the eye of tragedy. On November 17th, 2021, their longtime customer, rapper Young Dolph, was killed in their store while ordering cookies.
He loved Makita's, and he will always be a part of Makita's, especially over here on Airways.
Yeah. He would have wanted us to
keep going.
Keep going.
Years later, they're not only celebrating 25 years in business, they're also celebrating justice.
We got our Justice for Dolph t-shirts prepared to put on Monday.
Justin Johnson, one of the men accused of shooting and killing Dolph, is set to stand trial next week. His co-defendant, Cornelius Smith, who is accused of being the second shooter, is also scheduled to appear in court. Prosecutors have been very quiet regarding the details and any evidence surrounding the high-profile case. However, WREG learned security will be tight come Monday. According to the public information officer with the Shelby County Criminal Court Clerk's Office, the stairwell to the courtroom will be closed off. Upon getting off the elevator, everyone must go through a metal detector. Hernandez Govan and Jamarcus Johnson are both scheduled to appear in court for the trial. Govan is accused of being the mastermind behind the killing, and Jamarcus pleaded guilty to accessory after the fact last year. It's unclear if Govan or Jamarcus will be called to testify. As for the Hills, they say no matter what happens in court, Dolph will always be a part of their history and future.
It's forever with us. You know, it's forever Dolph and forever Makita's.
Reporting for your news leader from South Memphis, Quamitra Wilborn, WREG News, Channel 3.
We will be in the courtroom for the trial. Stay tuned on air and online.
The day has come. Yeah, the Young Dolph trial has started. And when I say the prosecution is coming out, I'm talking about dropping body blows. Listen. Man, y'all, a lot of the stuff that we was blogging about, that the streets was telling us about what's going on with this Young Dolph case, it comes out to be absolutely true. And let me explain to y'all how we know that now. The prosecution is finna put Govan on the stand, and Govan is telling the whole plot. Govan telling everything. Govan is going to get on the stand and tell the jury that he sat down with Big Jook. Him, Big Jook, made a plan to kill Young Dolph for $100,000. Check it out.
It's not 1991. It's not even 2001 when I started in this building. It's 2021. It's 2021. And what I started talking to you about when I first stood up, what you didn't think about, what we don't think about almost ever anymore. It's places that came for us. places have cameras. It's the hotel lobby. It's walking into the building. It's this courtroom now. A lot of places that have cameras. And also what we don't think about, we didn't have to in 1981 or 91, whatever, is we carry phones around. Phones that can give people clues as to where we were.
Do y'all see what's going on here? Big Jook put $100,000 on young Dolph head. Rest in peace to young Dolph. And for what? What did young Dolph do to Big Jook other than talk crazy on the records? Made diss songs about Big Jook. But this man will lay up here and put $100,000 on young Dolph's head. And the cold-blooded part about it, according to the prosecution, he paid a dope fiend, Cornelius Smith, cornbread. This boy right here was a perk head. This boy right here was a ex-head. That's all he wanted to do was get high and pop pills. That's all he wanted to do. He hired a dope fiend. And then the dope fiend and somehow Straight Drop connected, and the prosecution said that they barely even know each other. All they knew is that they wanted to kill Dolph. And understood, Straight Drop understood if he killed young Dolph, that he was going to be next up to sign with CMG. Cold-blooded demonstration. And the part that they constantly bringing up CMG in this whole trial is like, I know Gotti got to be like, hold on, wait, when they gonna say my name? Because they ain't said Gotti name yet. They just using Big Jook name. They ain't said Gotti name, not yet. But being that he is the head of CMG, at some point, Gotti name is gonna come up in this trial. So now, let's get the straight drop. Because the prosecution is saying that they're going to present evidence that's going to show that Straight Drop is the one that shot and killed young Dolph. Not only that they're going to show evidence, but they got a #1 state eyewitness that can put Straight Drop right there at the scene with a gun in his hand shooting young Dolph. And guess who that witness is? The other man that's standing right next to him, shooting and killing young Dolph. Check it out.
And at the end, called, and called on video. Is not enough for you? You'll also hear it from Cornelius Smith's mouth. That's me with the assault rifle killing Dolph. And that's Justin with the handgun with me killing Dolph. Even he realizes he's just called.
Thank you. Y'all see what I'm saying? Now, listen. This is regular programming in the hood. All this, I'm talking about, listen to me, y'all. Especially the gangsters that's in the comments, the gangsters that's watching this right now. Please pay close attention to what's going on before you, because this right here can be you and your homeboy. While you thinking that, hey, yeah, we cool, my niggas ain't gonna never tell on me. Yeah, they get stuck in a situation like this when they looking at life in the penitentiary, things change all of a sudden. So here it is, you got this boy, Cornelius Smith, he's finna testify for the state against Straight Drop. Yeah, he finna testify. He finna say, yeah, it was me and him, we the one that did it. For you youngsters, and for you gangsters that's watching this, understand what I'm about to tell you. You are not exempt from this type of activity. The guy that you got standing next to you right now, that you ripping and running the streets with, shooting and killing people and shooting at people and stuff like that, could be a Cornelius Smith. Just waiting for his opportunity to tell on you. Why am I telling you this? Why you letting me know this type of information? Hood educated, you don't know what you talking about. Okay, all right, cool. Continue on doing what you doing, and when you get in that cell and you look in that life, then you're going to be saying, I should have listened to that old head, bruh. That old fool was on that hood educated. I should have listened to him. Because this stuff right here is regular programming. I don't care what they talking about, how tough they talking about. This stuff right here happens all the time in the hood. The same person that you doing all the killing and robbing and stealing with be the same person to put your ass in jail. Now here's how they're going to connect straight drop to the murder without even using his co-defendant, Cornelius Smith, without even using him. Video footage. Yeah, the stuff that they like to do. All you young brothers, stuff y'all like, hey, look, this is the video footage. It's finna put him at the scene of the murder. The prosecution is saying that they got video footage of this boy straight drop wearing the same complete outfit hours before the murder, where they got him on the camera with the same outfit on. He was caught before he was even caught on camera. Look, let me tell y'all something. This is a different age right now. I know a lot of you young brothers and a lot of you guys out here killing, dealing, and doing what you're doing. You're not paying too close attention to the camera. But understand something, like you're seeing right now. When it's time for you to get in front of a trial, in front of a jury, when it's time for you to go to trial and go to court, look, they gonna play them cameras back. And them cameras gonna tell on you. The complete outfit, the hat, the shoes, the gray, everything that this boy had on, the prosecution is saying that they got video footage of him wearing all them clothes, and that same person that's leaving his family house with those same clothes on is the same person that they see on the camera killing and shooting young Dolph. Check it out.
All right, we can stop there. All right, so what we saw before was this man first. Remember the one with the automatic weapon, the larger of the two weapons? He got out of the car first from the passenger side. He ran around and shot the gun wildly into Dolph. We're concerned in this trial, Mr. Smith is charged with murder too. So is Mr. Gotti. And we've heard that Jamarcus is charged with conspiracy, but in this trial, this is Justin Johnson's trial. This is Justin Johnson. He is wearing tennis shoes that have white soles. You can see this one better in this shot. White soles, they're black with a little white stripe. There are times in the video where you can see his socks, and they're white socks. He's wearing gray sweatpants. In fact, there's angles in the video that you can see that this gray sweatpant on this left leg has a little silver-like emblem on it, real small, it's shiny sometimes. He's wearing gloves. See it maybe better there. He's wearing a black hoodie. He's wearing a mask, and he's wearing a Bass Pro hat. All right, so black tennis shoes. The white sole. White stripe up the middle of the tennis shoes. White socks. Gray sweatpants. There is a little emblem that you can see in some angles on the leg. Black hoodie. Here during the shooting he's wearing a mask, and he's got a Bass Pro hat. Bass Pro store is only not even a quarter of a mile from where we're sitting, right here. There's other angles and other still shots where you can clearly see it's a Bass Pro hat. And there's other angles where you can see the little emblem that he has One of sweatpants. Also has apartments in it. Has 4 floors of apartments. So when you live here, it is a nice place to live. You live sort of like in a shopping mall with your restaurants and everything else right there. Okay. Justin Johnson, 2021, has a mother and a sister that have apartments in that building. The building is 12 stories high. Huge footprint. November 17th, 2021. This is less than an hour before the killing. This is Justin Johnson in the elevator, leaving the building about an hour, really less than an hour, before the killing. Black tennis shoes, white soles, white stripe up the middle, gray sweatpants, black hoodie, Bass Pro hat. In fact, you'll see picture after picture and video after video. It's the same outfit he was wearing the night before. We'll see him in this outfit from 2 o'clock in the morning, same day, all the way up to leaving the building right before the killing. The exact same outfit as that man in the video. A guess as to what kind of car he got caught leaving it at the parking garage of this building. A white Mercedes with back end damage, just like the one we seen in the video, less than an hour before. You can get rid of guns. You can wipe down cars. You can disappear in neighborhoods. But it's not 1981. It's 2021. And from 2 o'clock that morning to 12:23 the same day, he is caught. Again and again.
Now, being that they got all this information, this boy straight drop, I'm talking about, is the fool of all fools to even go to trial with. There's too much evidence. I'm talking about damaging evidence. Here it is, they got Orange Mound Quet. Quet finna tell the whole thing, naming Jook and everything. Now that's cold. Cornelius finna tell and put straight drop right at the scene of the crime as the guy right next to him shooting and killing young Dolph. They got camera footage of this boy straight drop in the same clothes before the murder and with them same clothes during the murder. Why would you go to trial with all this type of evidence against you? See, this is what I be talking about. You young brothers, man, y'all do all this, y'all commit all these crimes, and then when they say, hey, look, we want to offer you a deal for 30 years, that's too much time, man, I can't do 30 years. Yes, you can. You killed somebody. You can do 30 years. Yeah. But you don't want to do 30 years because you say, that's too much time, my life going to be over with. So you risk it and you go all the way to trial because you think you can't do 30 years. You risk it. You go all the way to trial. And then they give you life. Now you're going to die in the penitentiary. You ain't getting out. I got partners right now. Listen, I was just speaking to a partner about a week ago. And you know what he told me? Because he got life. He said, man, Lord, they offered me 30 years. If I'd have took that 30 years, I'd be out right now. But he was young. He couldn't see 30 years. He couldn't see what he had to do off 30 years. He didn't want to take it. He took it to trial. They gave him life. Now he gonna end up dying in the penitentiary. This is what's happening to Straight Drop. And this is what happens to a lot of you young brothers who be out here committing all this madness, but then when it come down to pay for the madness that you done did, now all of a sudden, I can't do no time like that, man. I'm finna take it up. Knowing you guilt, come on, bruh. This man right here is so much evidence pointing to his guilt that it's a shame. It's pathetic. Like I'm talking about, this is easy. This is a slam dunk. And y'all know what I'm talking about. For those of you who ain't seen the video, all the hood educated residents that got that Too Raw for YouTube membership, the link gonna be pinned at the top of the comment section. For those who want to get a membership over there, hit that link and go check that video out. This boy Cornelius, I'm talking about, he's shooting the gun. Every time he shoot the gun, his whole body's shaking damn near. He bow, 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 the whole time. And you can tell he traveling, he following young Dolph because, like, you know, they show young Dolph get out the car, go in the building. And then right after that, they show the white Mercedes pull up. And this boy run all the way out. This boy run all the way out, run up. And he let that thing go. And as he's shooting, I guess young Dolph must have been falling because he got the traveling with him while he's shooting. And while he's shooting, then that's when Justin Straight Drop get out the car and he run up and then he starts shooting. I'm talking about, y'all, it happened like that. I don't see how Dolph got shot 20 sometimes. It happened like that. But Dolph Security, his brother, the one that's been holding him down, I can't even lie. As soon as they was leaving, he was on their ass, y'all. He was on their, as soon as they got done shooting young Dolph, you can see him coming out the door. This is soldier type activity. This is soldier. Look, young Dolph brother, hey brother, man, you did what you were supposed to have did, bro. I mean, like, I know you probably wish you could have saved your brother's life and all that, brother, but you did the best that you could, man. You know, because right after they got done, I'm talking about right after they got done shooting Dolph, he was out the door like that, gun in hand. But the video don't show him, you know, putting in his work. The video don't show him, but you could just automatically assume that the man coming out the door, as soon as they turned their back to run, to get back to that Mercedes, he was opening up the door, coming out the door, gun in hand. Now, let me tell you what the word on the street is about how he got loose on them, though. They saying that this boy right here, when they was leaving, he was gunning at them with the handgun, gunning them down, boom, 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 as they running, getting back in the car. Shot Cornelius, yeah, cornbread, shot him in the shoulder. Yeah, he shot one of them. Once they make it back to the car, once he's out of bullets, he goes into the car that him and Dolph pulled up in and go gets a Draco. And then start gunning the car up with the Draco. Hey, brother, I gotta give it to you. 9 times out of 10, a lot of men couldn't do that. A lot of people get to hearing them gunshots and stuff like that and turn into a little coward and run and all. Man, that man was, bruh, gangster. I'm talking about soldier. I tip my hat like, man. But yeah, Cornelius got shot through the whole thing. So we're learning a lot. And a lot more gonna come out. I'm gonna be following this trial and I want y'all to follow it with me because I'm talking about, man, I'm gonna be giving y'all blow by blow, fact by fact about everything that's going on in this young Dolph murder trial. Now, allow me to say rest in peace to young Dolph. Condolences to his family. The trial is here. And we about to hear a lot of stuff that we did not hear before. And I'm gonna be bringing it to you live and direct. This is hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.